We're stuck in Vermont.
Probably were 25 or 30 fairs. Guess what? We're the only ones left.
Welcome to Stuck in Vermont, brought to you by 7 Days. My name's Ava Solberger, and we're here in Tunbridge, Vermont at the 138th Tunbridge World's Fair. And we're in the Ferris wheel. In 4 days, over 50,000 people will be coming to this small village.
Well, you have to imagine, this is the town I said earlier, 1,400 people, explodes to one of 50,000.
People in the town and in the area are involved, a lot of people.
Well, this is our hometown fair.
And coming to the Tunbridge World's Fair is like a walk back in time.
Started in 1867 in a cow pasture. We're still an agricultural fair, mixed in with history and a lot of tradition as well as the carnival.
In this area, everything is before the fair or after the fair. Our whole year is sort of built around that.
Everybody seems to like this because it's a family fair.
Everything.
French milkshake,
Fried dough.
and fries.
Everything.
Lemonade, popcorn.
From Antique Hill here to the Midway to the cattle barns to Floral Hall. It is an amazing place.
With something of an old-time feel to it.
My dream has always been to have oxen and bring them to the fair.
Most of the people are local and it gives a hometown more of a rural flavor.
As you can see, I got my boys and I'm fulfilling a childhood dream.
In 1868, the Lieutenant Governor of Vermont came to the fair. He referred to it as a little World's Fair.
After that, they thought, that sounds good.
So the next year in their advertising, they dropped the little and we became the World's Fair. In my case, my great-grandfather was involved with the fair, and then my grandfather, my dad, and now here I am.
My dad was down here selling tickets to start with years ago.
My grandfather to my mom and dad, and now I'm in it, and now my kids are doing it.
Our family has a tradition of being with the fair, and that's not unusual.
1969 when I first came up here.
At least 26 years, that's how long I've been with my husband.
Some of these vendors have been with us 50 and 60 years.
40 and 50 years.
Oh God, 50 years?
And in my lifetime, I'm 75. Of 75 years, I've missed 3 fairs.
And my grandkids have been up here
You said G and huh.
and seen Grammy show and seen Duke eat the corn stalks as always.
That's what makes the fair go, are the people who come back and do whatever it is their thing for year after year after year. I have lived here every day of my life.
We see so many people every year, new ones, old ones.
Not only do I know everybody, I'm probably related to them.
They all know me and they holler, "Hi, Tuffy." And I says, "Who's that?"
Talking to people, it's getting to see people that I only see once a year at some of these fairs.
Because this is the place you come to see someone you haven't seen since last fair.
And everybody in this barn here, we're all like one big family.
It is just a social event.
Hey, hi there. How you doing? Very good.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm hanging on.
It is wait until you see Antique Hill, and then you'll know it's living history. Take away the automobiles, and you could be in 1950 or 1900 and even 1867.
Antique Hill was started in 1929 by a person called Ed Flint.
You're going to see a museum that's full of household items. Several men outside working antique farm equipment, antique vehicles, and farm machinery. We also have an 1840 schoolhouse, one-room schoolhouse.
The Vermonters during the Civil War, to actually show history up close and personal, what they wore and ate and what their armaments were. And
It's a great educational thing, I think. I mean, particularly Thursdays we have Educational Day. For me, that's one of the great things, sort of interacting with the children and learning.
I think it's just really important to know where you come from and who you are based on your past.
Good changes, good changes.
This fair back in the 1950s 50s and 60s became out of control.
Had a bit of a reputation. It's been very much cleaned up by our president.
We changed the tone. We eliminated the girl shows. We eliminated excessive drinking.
It's become a real family fair.
It's a safe place to come. Nobody's going to be embarrassed by anything, and grandma and the kids and everybody else can have a good time.
Just about everything there is to eat. It's a pretty good day to be stuck in Vermont. I can't even eat this thing. It's so sticky.
I have to tell you this. I came to the fair first in my mother's womb because I was born in November and the fair was in September. And after that, I came as an outside person.
73 if you count the womb.
73 if you count the